Hey guys, it's about 6 a.m. on a Friday morning at the Las Vegas airport, and I'm going to catch my flight, and there's literally nobody else here at the airport. I've never parked my car to catch a flight, and I've not seen another person since I've parked. This is really weird.
It's 6 a.m. at the Las Vegas airport. Normally this place should be buzzing with travelers rushing to catch the early flight. But in Jake's video, it's empty. Not a single person aside from him. And in 2025, scenes like this are becoming the new normal. A few days ago, I critiqued the News 3 Las Vegas multi-day segment on the state of their city. Let's just say 30% of it was accurate and 100% of it was frustrating. But not frustrating enough for me to drop an F-bomb. Well, today they released a new segment, and I got a lot to say about this one. Before we dive in, a quick shout out to Colleen, one of our viewers, for sending me this stunning sunset photo on Lake Superior. We live in a beautiful country, and it is a good reminder that we should explore more of it. Thanks for sharing the photo, Colleen. All right, let's get into it.
It's slow. When I drive down the strip going to work in the morning, and I barely see visitors out there.
Tonight, we're continuing to track those concerns of a decline in tourism, the economic engine for our city's economy. You heard from someone who works on the strip there in hospitality. Now, lawmakers on every level of Nevada government are sharing a common concern right now. A year-over-year 7% drop in tourism across southern Nevada and the entire state.
But the reasons for the downturn and what to do about it, it all depends on who you talk to. Tonight, I continue our series of Las Vegas Reality Check reports on tourism with some thoughts from some of our top lawmakers.
Right now, we're obviously in the doldrums, right? The tourism is down, revenue is down.
Governor Joe Lombardo cutting straight to the chase on the reason a drop in tourism is concerning. According to the Nevada Resort Association, of Nevada's $6 billion general revenue fund, the hotel casino industry kicks in $2.1 billion. A whopping 34% of the total. But Alan Feldman with UNLV's International Gaming Institute says the tourists who visit our hotels and casinos also drop money in other areas of the economy.
It's not just gaming tax, it's not just room tax, it's sales tax, it's property taxes. There's a lot of the state's economy that's tied up in our tourism sector.
And after 4 consecutive years of growth after the COVID lockdowns, visitation is down so far this year by over 7% compared to the same time last year.
I don't know about you, but 9.8 feels a little bit low. But some reports I've seen say that they're now in the double digits. But even then, does that number really match what we're seeing? The empty bars, casino tables sitting vacant, restaurants with no reservation list, and streets with barely any foot traffic. Back when I used to go to Vegas a lot, there were plenty of flight options. From Vancouver, you'd have at least 3, sometimes even 4 flights a day with Air Canada to Las Vegas, and another 3 with WestJet. I can't remember the exact number, but I do remember this, because you could always choose the airline you want and the departure time. I always took the earliest flight possible. Now, if I check Thursday's departure for next week, because I used to always like to do Thursday to Sundays, there's only 3 flights available. That's between both Air Canada and WestJet combined. It used to be 3 or 4 per airline, and including early morning flights as well. Now let's look at the seat capacity for these 3 flights. Now these images you're seeing now are live seat maps from the 3 flights we just talked about. They're all departing Vancouver to Las Vegas on August 14th, in less than a week from now. Here's how to read them. Blue seats are occupied, white seats are available. And this is with less than a week to go. All 3 of these flights are still relatively empty. I used to remember that a week before the flight, you'd be lucky to find an empty row, or even a couple seats that are sitting together. And for the mega dorks out there who think these numbers are fake, here's your proof. This is my real-time seat map, side by side with Air Canada's current seat map for flight 1060. There's no denying that interest in flying from Vancouver to Las Vegas is low. First, we got the reduced flights per day. Then on the remaining flights, you can clearly see how many empty seats there are. I picked Thursday because Thursday used to be a popular day to go to Las Vegas. And this is just Vancouver. We still have the rest of Canada flights to Las Vegas, plus international flights coming from around the world. I really wonder how many flights around the world have been reduced. So how in the hell can it still be 9.8% like they reported?
But why?
Some of these Trump policies, it's the tariffs, it's the chaos, it's the uncertainty of the costs of things, what's going to be happening, the regulations, all of that.
Senator Jackie Rosen believes people are reluctant to travel right now.
you're going to just save your money. You're not going to go on a vacation. You're saying, we better stay home because we don't know what's going to happen.
Speak for yourself or the US citizens. Canadians are still traveling just as much as we did before Trump took office. The difference? We're just not going to the US. We're staying within our own country. We're heading to Europe, Mexico, the Caribbean, Australia, Asia, and every other destination available to us. Just because we're not coming to the US doesn't mean we're sitting at home doing nothing. And the screenshots that you're seeing right now from our own channel viewers is the proof.
The uncertainty of all of this chaos, it creates not only anxiety, but it keeps people home from spending their money, either business travel or personal travels.
Governor Joe Lombardo agrees to an extent, but also believes it's cyclical.
Well, it's a lot bigger question versus just what are we doing now to fix the numbers. So, the onus would be, Vegas through history is cyclical because, our funding is discretionary when people make decisions on their livelihoods versus coming to Vegas for entertainment. That's a critical decision in our economy.
Vegas, truthfully, has always been up and down. That's part of our history.
Clark County District E Commissioner Tick Segerblum, who represents constituents around the Las Vegas Strip, has seen downturns and rebounds before. He thinks another reason for the current slump lies on the other side of the California state line.
I'm not sure if that's their economy, but again, people going on vacation, they're very price sensitive, and so if the economy is suffering, they may not want to come here. If it's immigration's an issue, they may not want to travel. So we don't really know what's behind the numbers, but
That was a lot of excuses to take in. Vegas is cyclical. We're staying home. Vegas is up and down, blaming it on California. And then we really don't know what's behind the numbers. Well, let me take my best shot at it. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be more accurate than these guys. Number one, your president is an idiot. The rest of the world, including Canada, wants nothing to do with you in the United States. Number two, prices are out of control. $20 for a room service water, $80 for a double, $30 for a burger. Viewers, what do you think? Is my evaluation more accurate than the governors and this tourism officials? Let me know in the comments.
just know that if you live in California, you're going to be welcome here in Nevada.
Okay, so I did reach out to the LVCVA, which is considered by many people to be one of the most proactive and effective marketing organizations on the planet. They've played a big role in Las Vegas being what it is today. Steve Hill, the president and CEO, he's been tied up in meetings all week, so he was unavailable to talk with.
All right, I'm going to stop it here because we really don't care about the rest of what he's talking about. But the vibe is still the same. They either don't care or don't realize just how much international tourists contribute to Las Vegas. It has to be arrogance or ignorance or both. When I used to go to Vegas for a Thursday to Sunday trip, I'd easily spend around $3,000 to $5,000 just on spending and hotel. It'd be spent on hotel, rental car if I was golfing, green fees, food, alcohol, nightclubs, everything else. And that was just me spending conservatively. Now, that same money is just being spent here at home. I've already shown you evidence passenger numbers are down, flights per day have been reduced. Yet they still say, we really don't know what's behind these numbers. So go ahead, keep your head in the sand. The lost revenue you're facing, the jobs disappearing, the events and programs that you have to cut back. The answer is clear. You're just too ignorant to see it. I'll be back tomorrow with the last segment from News 3 Las Vegas. Hopefully it's the last one. If you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe button so this message reaches more people. And also share it with your friends too. And if you're still here, check out the other videos that are showing up on your screen now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.